Drum nerds, drum nerdesses, dudes, dudettes, everybody, how's it going? And welcome to another installment. Before we get into it, William, Nicholas, Craig, Goalkeeper, Malcolm, Miko, and White. Some recent subscribers. Just thought I'd say thanks, give a nice little how's it going to you. And thanks everybody for jumping in on this community. Welcome to the Drum Nerd channel. I hope everything's going well in your life and happy December Saturday. Right. So before we get into this Band-Maid, as you see, I've got all of these to do. So the next one is Yost Nichols. Or Yost Nichols, sorry. So if you haven't heard of him, check him out in preparation for the video. So let's get into it. I've got my coffee. I got my Band-Maid, Manners and Blackhole. This has been heavily suggested. I got no idea what to expect. So here we go. Let's get ready, maniacs. Oh, that bass drum. Oh, I'm going back. I know you've all said, ooh, go back, please. I don't have much to analyze other than that solid-ass pocket and that bass slide in. Whoa, it's naughty. Oh, yes. Does that not want to make you just get behind the kit? If I didn't have to make a video for all of you people, I'd be behind the kit right now. Oh, it's gorgeous. And a 5-string bass, no less. Ooh! Oh! God, honestly, those drums sound so incredible. I don't know if I'm yelling. I can't tell. Sorry. Ooh, we're going back to that, Phil. Again, in previous videos, I've been talking about the whole numbers, the hands and feet. Hands and feet? The hands and foot combination. It's all numerical patterns, but this is incredible. Awesome. See, that the reason why that's a great fill, and she does it so many times, and it's beautiful, but it gives that deeper feel to the whole thing because you've added in an extra layer of low frequency, but it makes it last longer than it makes it feel like it's longer than it is, because she's only hitting 3 toms there, if I've heard that correctly, but she's doing things in between, so that adds an additional level to it. So it kind of goes on for longer than it actually goes on, if you see what I'm trying to get at here. Well, it's gorgeous, though. Nice. Oh, see? So easy. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. See, now, again, I'm not a guitarist, but what I will say with the people I've played with in the past, it is incredibly difficult to get those bends because you go too high, you sharpen the note. You come too low, you don't quite get it, you flatten that note. Those bends are really flipping tricky to get accurate because you're taking that note up. But if you overstretch it, you've totally screwed it up. And you would have heard if she missed that either too high or too low, because it would have sounded like utter dog butt. It would have sounded wrong as all can be. So bends are so tricky to get from what I've understood, and very talented. Oh! I really like that those BVs, that bit where they're kind of stepping down they're stepping down the notes there. And again, that's really tricky because you got to be able to hear where you're going and come from note to note and not overstretch that. So these BVs are almost like front frontmen. So it's great that these BVs have incredible vocal ability, much like you would expect a lead vocal to have. They're not just holding random harmony notes. They're actually doing a lot. I'm lost for words. I've either not had enough coffee or Band-Maid is just throwing me for a loop, but it's incredible. Whoa! I feel like a deer in headlights. I'm so I'm so lost, but I love it all. Do you hear that? Did you hear? You got to pay attention to that drum roll there. Again, I'm not sure if I heard it incorrectly. I hope I haven't, but it sounded like there was a bit of a subdivision change and possibly some form of a triplet. Again, I could be wrong. It might have just been a 16th note roll or a 32nd, depending on how she's feeling the time here. But let's try. See, I'm not sure if I was hearing accents there, but that sounded like it could have been. I don't even want to say the wrong thing, but that sounded like it went into a different subdivision with everybody else. I'm really sorry. It's just blown me away, this kind of stuff right now. I really like those vocal step downs. Obviously, I'm not going to do it very well because I'm not a vocalist, but those step downs are such a great hook. It's multi-layered hooks in this song. It's amazing. What we got? Awesome. Wow, that was pretty intense. Before Blackhole happens, I just want to say how blown away I am by all that. There's so much going on there. I would have to go back and rewind this video many more times than I think even you all would be accepting of. But the drum part was so, I don't want to be rude. I'm never saying this in a rude way, but the drum part was so basic in the concept of its structure, just holding down that groove. Obviously, you've got some tasty fills in there between hands and feet, subdividing, single strokes. You got a whole bunch of stuff going on there, and there was a load of cymbal work there too. I didn't bring out, but must be told now that there were loads of stabs that, again, if you don't pay attention to, they kind of just wash over you, but it's because they're so locked in with the rest of the band. And those two, the rhythm section there, the bass and the drums, I feel like they sleep in the same bed together, they go shopping together, they live together, they eat dinner together. They are tighter than glue. It's incredible, and that's really important. But there's so much going on in that song. Oh, yeah, here we go. Blackhole, I guess. We've already vastly passed the event horizon. Any of you space nerds get that reference. Woo! Oh, there we go. Again, more of the hand foot. It's incredible. That I love. That I love. You don't hear that very often, but vocal stabs with the drums. That is what I love. I wasn't gonna ever say I want more of that because you very rarely come across that, in my opinion at least. That vocal stab, I'm hearing that again. I love vocal and instrument stabs. Ah! Yes! I love that. I love that. And again, well, first of all, look at the pause. Grin wider than the Cheshire Cat. Again, reference in the comments below if you get where I'm talking about there. But her smile, the audience's smile, yours, mine, everybody's. Simple things only need to occur for everybody to love it. Because just those stabs, they work. They're incredible. They're simple. They're perfect. You don't need to oversalt your dinner, do you? Oh, those tom! I'm upset they didn't focus on that tom roll. That was incredible. See that manipulation with time? Yes. Double time on that snare. And again, the step down of those toms to get you into that next section, that kind of middle eight breakdown of it, so we're being walked through audibly. We're audibly being walked into the song because there's a step down, and now here we are. She's guided. She's basically like a shepherd, like a guide. We are being guided audibly along this song, and it's beautiful. Oh, see, that's devious. That's a bit dissonant. So she's obviously playing. I don't know those chords. I'm not a guitarist. Stevie T, you can comment below on that. You know all this stuff, but they were very slightly. It seemed, at least, and this is my ears picking it up. At least, could be totally wrong. Seems like they're slightly out of key, purposely. Obviously, not like she's messing up, but it's such a dissonant chord, and it's such an, in the nicest way, it's a bit of an ugly set of notes there, purposefully to cause tension, which again is what's so brilliant about it. But they are quite, you kind of go, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of what is happening. It's just, that stood up. That she's it's hard to explain. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just she's very talented to use those notes to get that tension purposefully, you know? Because anything else wouldn't have sounded correctly, even if it was done correctly, if you see my point. Oh, see? It's just like sensory overload. Big. I don't know how to say anything right now, honestly. I'm sorry, I can't articulate myself properly. Genuinely, I really want to go to a concert of theirs, honest to God. It's not just a bunch of hype. This is really incredible stuff, really, really clever done and methodically thought out. It's not just like a bunch of people going and making this nonsensical pop songs. These are very, very well structured pieces of kind of musical art. And I feel very tired now. I feel very tired and drained. Please give me a break here. What I would say is thank you everybody for joining the Drum Nerd family. We're just shy of 800 subscribers. Holy crap. Oh my God, holy sugar honey iced tea. We are just shy of 800, which is right on the doorstep of 1,000, which is on the doorstep of millions. Genuinely, thank you everybody for joining this wonderful family and community. I'm blown away by all the support. So I will get to the comments as best I can. I appreciate people giving some slack there with that recent poll, likes and hearts being enough. I do read every comment, probably to my detriment because I nerd out and I show my closest friends and my family, oh my God, look at this, look at this, look at that, look at here. And they're probably quite sick of it, but I'm genuinely really, I'm addicted to analytics, so I see everything, trust me. And I will comment as best I can, but wow, what an experience. I'm going to now go over to, as I said, next time is Joost Nickel, and then we're going to get into some other stuff. I'm going to look at some Scandinavian bands, I'm going to look at some unknown Canadian bands, some unknown... Here, wherever you're watching this in the world, put down below in kind of an unknown niche kind of band from your region, from your area that you think the world needs to hear about, that needs more attention. I want to know about it. I'm interested in these drums, these bands, all of it. I can't wait. But I also can't wait to get behind the kit and show you guys some of the stuff that makes me tick. So I'm going to stop droning on now. So without further ado, we are closing her down. Wow, it's an 18-minute video. I am so sorry. I've wasted 18 minutes of your lives. Right. Thanks so much again, everybody. It's been a great journey, and I'm see, I can't talk. I'm so excited for the future. All right. Thanks again for stopping by. More cheers, more beers. That's it. That's all. Keep your stick on the ice.